Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Um, I've been thinking for a while what I was going to stream tonight. I had a few different things in mind, and the music mostly is Twitch music library, music that you can play and that will guarantee your videos aren't completely muted afterwards. There's some pretty good music in there, totally agree. Um, so I was thinking I have a few games going. We still have the Crusader Kings 2 stream, we have Vampire the Masquerade, we have Terraria. I think I had a fourth game going on. I can't even. Oh yeah, FTL, Faster Than Light. I've streamed the first episode also of Back to the Future. I will not continue with Back to the Future because I want to leave the story for people interested to experience themselves. So I will not continue that. Same with Sherlock Holmes. But I was thinking as well about setting up a schedule for the year to come, so you guys know when you can normally expect me to stream. It's a bit random at the moment. So the thing is that what I intend to do is to have one day every week where I will stream some multiplayer games, because it doesn't have to be always first-person story-driven games, but just fun games like we played before: Don't Starve Together, Shell Shock Live, Chaos Reborn, of course. But I have other games in mind, and the aim of today was to showcase some games that you people may not be familiar with, and that are some potential candidates to be used for multiplayer and to stream some multiplayer gameplay where we ideally would play with a few people together and streamcase it live. Possibly also using Discord to have the different players live on the chat. And the first game that I wanted to showcase is the one that you see behind me, Gremlins Inc. Gremlins Inc. is a board game. Board game that only exists, as far as I know, digitally. So there is no physical board game called Gremlins Inc. But it is a multiplayer game in the available on Steam. I don't know the exact price. I don't think it was that expensive. It's a bit a special game, and it plays with, I believe, 4 or 5 players normally. So today I will play it with just some random folks, just see if I can get a game going. Not against the AI, but against some random people on the internet. After that, the second game I want to showcase is Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride. The only one who I know also owns the game is Stubar. So maybe if Stubar's around, we could go for a two-player game. But otherwise, I will just showcase the game with some random people on the internet again. Right, let's get started with Gremlins Inc. then, shall we? This is Gremlins Inc. So I have a rating of 100. I think this went down because I haven't been playing the game for quite a while. So your rating goes up if you win games, but if you quit games or if you are away for some time, your rating starts to drop. If you lose games as well, of course. So I'm back to 100, which I believe is the starting rank. tutorial. No, we're going to dive in directly to the multiplayer. And we are looking for a ranked session. Will we do a ranked session or just a... Oh yeah, this puts me in the queue for a ranked session. Welcome to the queue. Yeah, you cannot see it because my camera is just in front, but there is a small window in the bottom right corner saying welcome to the queue, searching for opponents. We can of course also join a preset game over here. So there are some different modes. Are you ready to start a ranked session? Yes, we are. It's been a while since I played, so we have 3 different characters: the damned, the gambler, and the politician. I haven't played in a while, so this is gonna take me a bit of time to get back into the game. Politician. I'm gonna take the damned. We'll see what this is. So we get with 6 cards and we discard some. We are on a timer, so I will have to play a bit faster at the beginning. Magic trinket, poser. Yeah, let's get rid of deal with the devil, shall we? Okay, we'll keep the rest. So we have 6 cards, and cards are used both for, and it's my turn. Is it my turn? No, it's some people are still choosing. And the engineer is starting. So we are 4 players here. I don't know these 3 people, of course. And the cards you have are used both for movement and on your turn to actually do a certain action. Movement is determined by the movement points in the top left. Where am I? Oh yeah, I start over here in the Inferno. Let me just check what I'm gonna do. Roll the dice and move. No, I'm gonna use this one. And I can play a card here. The poser. Yes. Right, oh awesome. We gain 100 money and 6 political votes. This is a good start. Yeah, sorry if it goes a bit fast. I have to try and follow because we're on a timer, but I will do my best to explain along the way. So you can use a card either for movement or as an action, but not both. If you use the card, it will be expanded and replaced by another one. So you have the different characters with special abilities, you have the different areas in the game, and there are a few resources that matter. The aim is to get to, I believe, I'm not even sure, you have to get a certain number of victory points. I should have read up about this before we started, probably. Wind of Change. Every player passes 2 cards to the next player in round. 2 cards. Damn it. Magic trinket and misfortune. So yeah, a lot of the gameplay evolves around spoiling the plans of your enemies and not just doing your own thing. The aim is to get victory points. So for instance, this card here would give you 2 victory points, this one 9 victory points. And you need to get, I believe, to 21. There are a few game modes, different game modes. One of them includes playing a fixed number of turns, and the player with the highest victory points wins. Whereas another game mode will have you win if you are the first to reach a certain number of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. No. I'm gonna use this one here. Choose a misfortune. I don't know these by heart. This should explain the card really. Every player loses the amount of victory points equal to 10 times their... Right. Roll the dice. I'm not gonna bribe the police here. If you roll 1, you go to jail. A bit Monopoly-esque. So the resources are money, political votes, malice, and malice is a negative resource, victory points, and then you have your income and your bribe cost. So if you move along the board and you see there are arrows, so you have to follow the arrows. It looks a lot more complicated than it really is. So here you have to follow the arrows. This is a double arrow, so you can travel in both directions. So when you hit this income spot, when you pass an income spot, you will get your income. If you land on it, you will get double income. So having a good income will benefit you because you will earn more money along the way. The opposite is true with the bribe. So if you pass a bribe spot, you will have to pay the bribe. And if you land on it, you have to pay double the bribe. 2 people in jail here already. Where do I have to go? I can't pay this one, so I should get to the bank. How do I get there the fastest? This one's really nice. There's not a good movement card. I'm gonna head over here. Although it will cost me a bribe cost because I passed this spot. And I have to roll because I land on the risk spot. I'm not gonna buy insurance. I get a misfortune. Damn it. So all the other players have gained 50 money. Not sure if it's dollar or pound or whatever, or just gold. I'm still one of the richest person around. I have the most political power. This will be important later on. But I also have the highest amount of malice together with the pauper over here. What else? So yeah, the different cards, you can use them for movement or as an action. The action is shown at the top here, but you can only play the action when you are on the spot indicated at the bottom of the card. So for instance, this one here, the Secret Society, can only be played right here in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a 5 somewhere? No, I don't. So a 3 would be good. I'm gonna use a 3 to land on this one, giving me double income. And next turn I can go to the bank to play the Secret Society. This is a secret card, which means that if it is exposed, then it is discarded automatically. There's also criminal cards. They are also discarded when someone has a chance to look at your cards, but you will also go to jail if you are caught with a criminal card. Secret cards, they are only discarded, so you risk losing them if someone looks at your cards, but that's just about it. Kingpin. Right, this is interesting. If I'm gonna be very strong on the political side here, which is not that bad. Being in charge politically is a good thing. Right, the automated helper, impeachment. I'm gonna use impeachment, travel to the bank, and now I can pay 250 to get this card. And this is a card that stays into the game, giving me 1 political vote each time I play a secret card. Gives me 2 victory points and 5 political votes. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to invest in the bank. So what else? So yeah, these cards can get you arrested. If you land on police, you have to roll the dice and you are arrested if you roll a 1. These are misfortune spots, you risk spots, so you can have a misfortune if you roll a 1. And then you have the special ones here, the special areas in the game, which is the areas where you can do something. For instance, in the office you may sell a political vote to get 100 money. In the plant you may skip a turn to get 50 money and lose 1, how's it called, malice. In the dump you may roll the dice and then based on the roll you can get some money or nothing at all. What did he just play? Oh! This guy's got a lot of money now. And I'm bankrupt? Right. Roll the dice. I can't pay insurance. And I got another misfortune. 150 or 2 victory points. I don't have 150, so I have to spend my 2 victory points. This is bad. So I still have this card here. Permanent card. Secret Society. So when I play a secret card, I'll get 1 political vote. And I have the most political votes, 10. But I have no money left. And I have no more victory points. It's not easy, of course, because the game is relatively fast-paced, especially in rank, to also explain it at the same time. You cannot chat in this game, although there are some common expressions that you can use. Hello there, I must go, be right back, well played, everything's okay, oops, and thank you. And there are a few other ones that you get from DLCs. Ouch, sorry, catch the thief, watch and learn. Of course, this is mostly cosmetic. And some emoticons that we can use. Also some that you can get from DLCs. Investigation. He's gonna look at my cards and I'm gonna lose this secret card. Yeah. So he played investigation to look at my cards. And can I click this? Investigation. Yeah. Look at any cards of any opponent of your choice. Discard one of their cards. Teleport to the spot or location that this card can be played on. So in the beginning it's a bit of knowing all the cards that exist in the game, because that gives you quite an advantage. And the really best ranked players, they really know the game well, of course. And they can actually count cards and know which cards are still remaining in the deck. I'm not that good, unfortunately. Yes, I'm gonna sell 1 vote for 100 money. So at least I have some money again. Round still elections, 14 days, and then elections will take place. And I currently have the most votes, so I will probably win the elections. Although I think malice decreases your number of votes. I'm not entirely sure how it worked. But still, I should probably win the elections quite easily at this point in time. And then I would become governor. Governor doesn't have to pay when he passes a bribe spot. And I don't think the governor can go to jail if he hits a police spot. And he can collect the bribes that other players have to pay. He doesn't have to, but I believe that increases your malice if you do that. This one's an interesting card. It's played from jail. It doesn't cost anything and gives us 100 money and 3 votes. So if we end up in jail, we could play this card. This one is a bit particular in the sense that if we use it for movement, we have to skip our next turn. Yes, Maisie, but the deck's pretty large, so... But people who know the game well, they can count cards and know which ones are probably still in there. I really have no idea what to do. I don't have enough money to pay for any of this, so... Lucky dice, I can't pay any of these cards. I'm just gonna use this one. There's also a lot of comboing. Not buying insurance, thank you. I've had quite a lot of misfortune, so in that sense I was pretty unlucky. On the other hand, my first turn was pretty good with the gambling, because I rolled a 6, which got me a plus 100 money, and I also played a card that gave me a political votes for every number on the die. So since I rolled a 6, that gave me immediately 6 political votes. So that was an awesome start. Snap elections! Elections begin. Oh. And I didn't make it? How did he get to 14? Well, doesn't really matter, so he won the election. And now it's 19 more turns. He must have stolen some votes from me or something. There's a lot to take in here, guys, so apologies if I do a bad job of explaining everything at once. But I didn't win the election. I am not that high on money, and I have the most malice, and I have no victory points, so not doing a very good job. On the other hand, the game, if you are doing well, then you can be sure that all the other players are going to target you. And so one of the skills in this game is to actually stay low profile and to come out with a good combo and grab the win that nobody saw coming. But that's not that hard, that's not easy to achieve. Get an extra turn if you use this card to move. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna move over here. Pay the bribe, no way. Okay. And I get an extra turn. Skip your next turn if you use this card to move. I am going to do it because this card's bad and I already got an extra turn anyway, so that compensates, and at least I get rid of that card from my hand. I should get rid of this criminal card probably. Every player loses half their money. Yeah, that's definitely... Wait. Ah, there we go. So he lost the most. He had 600. He lost quite a lot more than the other 3 players. So holding on to a lot of money can be dangerous, because you risk losing like half of it with just one card played. So the other areas in the game, this is the Inferno, where you can discard all your cards for 100 money, 1 malice, and you get 6 new cards. The Casino, where you can gamble and possibly gain some money. The Courthouse. Man, they're stealing all the money here. I have 7 money left. At the end of the game we will see the actual rank of these players, and I'm very curious because I have the impression they're pretty good, or some of them at least are. Yeah. So he's the least malicious player, and he's the favorite governor candidate if there's a new election, and he already is the governor at the same time. Yeah, doesn't pay bribes, may take bribes paid by other players. And we are playing until someone gets 30 victory points. That's the goal of the game. Yeah, this is the game mode in ranked, so play continues until someone reaches 30 victory points. If I could get here, that would be awesome, taking the quest for Mondragon, but chances are I'm not gonna get there. Pittance. I'm gonna try heading for the the treasure. Treasure is very good to get some money, and I also have the genie in the lamp, giving me either 150 money, 5 votes, or 1 victory point, and it doesn't cost me anything. A good thing in this game also is to make sure you don't have too many cards of the same move points, because that limits your options for movement. There are cards that you want to hold on to, there are cards that you want to get rid of. So it's sometimes a balance. You only have 6 cards after all. So deciding which cards to hold on to is not that easy. The pauper is arrested for 2 turns.
Whoa.
So when you are arrested, it's for a certain number of turns, and then you can choose different behavior when you are in jail. Either behaving and trying to get out quickly, or not behaving and trying to increase your reputation, which has some other bonus effects. Being in jail is not necessarily bad, always in every case. Yeah, he got 1 reputation there. Bribing the guards, and he's got more reputation. So he's going the reputation route, the pauper. Oh, it's my turn. Lucky dice. I have to count here. I don't have a tree. Oh yeah, I have a tree over there. I'm gonna go that way. Oh no! Roll the dice. No misfortune? I'm really playing a bad game here. I have no money, I have no victory points, and I have the highest malice. So at the moment I'm definitely in the last place here. So I don't know what you guys think. Is this a game that sounds fun to you? Please let me know what you think about it. After this game we will move on to Ticket to Ride. It's really a classic board game, this. Hidden treasure, wow. That's got him a lot of money. Not sure where we could see the number of cards in the deck. Terrible accident. So here you can follow what actions they take. I know it goes pretty fast when you are not familiar with the game. Where am I? Over here. I need a tree. Property tax. Yeah, that'll do. No, contraption. Better. Tax audit. Everyone pays their price. If you're the governor, you lose your status. And I use the genie in the lamp. And I take $150. And I can roll the dice. And I get 100 more. Now we've got 250. At least we can spend some money here. I do have 2 criminal cards, so I'm hoping nobody gonna look at my cards. Criminal cards are often better, of course, than the other cards, but you have to be really careful. If you get caught with criminal cards, you end up in jail. So the red cards here, the red titles are criminal cards, the gray ones are secret cards, and the white one are normal ones. So this is what you get: plus 50 money, plus 3, forget the name every time, plus 3 malice and 6 victory points, but it costs 400, so I don't have the money to pay this card, for instance. This is the effect, and this is the movement points if you decide to use it for movement. This one's pretty great. 6 victory points, 200 money. I would end up with very high malice though, but it doesn't cost anything. So usually victory points cost a lot of money. Like this one, 6 victory points but costs 400. This one doesn't cost anything at all. Right, where are we heading now? Property tax. No, not over there. A fence. I'm gonna use a fence. Get rid of that criminal card. Not buying insurance. And I get another misfortune. Plus 2. Plus 2 malice. Oh yeah, this is something I forgot. Malice increases your bribe cost, so the more malice you have, the more bribes you have to pay every time you pass a bribe spot. So at the moment, yeah, the governor doesn't pay bribes, he only pays 13. I have to pay 28 already. I think this is related to his character, the pauper. Pauper only pays half the bribe cost, I believe. Yeah. We can look at the special character abilities over here. So the engineer, for instance, gets 1 victory point at the start, gets $50 every time they visit the plant. Maybe should look at my own. For every card played in the Inferno get 1 victory point. That's good to know. Don't have any cards giving me a lot of movement, so gonna use this one because nobody has any permanent cards, so I have no use for that card. And I have no use for this one either because I have the highest malice. So playing a card that penalizes the player with the highest malice is not a good idea. This one I've been holding on to until I get in jail, but I haven't been... Yeah, there's a Gremlinopedia, totally. Well, I have been playing this game for a while, and then I was used to all the cards and the pace of the game, but it's been a while and I have to get into the game again. So maybe playing ranked was not a very good idea. But it gives you perhaps the best impression of what the game is about. Second chance. Oh, I have twice this card. 2. I don't have the money to pay for this one anyway, so let's go to the bank and play a card. A robbery! Oh, this is good. 1 malice, $350, and every player's income drops by 10. And I will invest 50 to increase my income by 10. So now I have 30, 20, 20 and 30. That's good. And now I have a lot of money. A robbery is a great card, but it's of course a criminal card, so if you get caught with it, then yes, well, I haven't played Armello Musty, so I've only shortly seen part of the stream from Matty. So it seems to be relatively similar, besides the fact that this was really shown as a... Oh, the auction! Player with the highest bid gets 3 victory points. But I don't have the most money, so... I'm just gonna spend more than what I think others will spend. But not much to to lose my money. Oh my god! 11-13! I was so close! If only I had spent a few more bucks, I would have gained 3 victory points. So yeah, I do believe this would be a fun game to play with friends. And the fact that there's no chat, you could make up for that if you have something like Discord and you can have voice chat together. Then it would really play out like a board game that you play with a few friends. And there's really some backstabbing and concealing what you are going to do. And that's the part I think I like the most about this game. Come on. I'm really not doing a good job here. I could spend 200 to gain 3 victory points here. Thing is, I would rather go here, but it's very hard to reach. The only normal route is through this area where you have to pay bribes in every single one of these. So you almost have to have a card that teleports you there. Especially since I only have cards with little movement, it would cost me a lot to actually go there manually. Not to mention the number of turns it would cost me. I'm just gonna spend a quest from Underground because I have no way of getting there. So let's just do that and sell one for 100 money. $14 victory points, 10-0-0. Pretty obvious who the strong players are here. Let's just look again at our... Alright. Not exactly a great character, I believe, the Damned. Choosing your character is usually also a pretty good thing to do. I probably should have taken one of the other ones at the start. I'm not sure which ones I really was good at the time. I'm not sure if I even won with the Damned yet. But of course it's also a difference in playstyle. They are somewhat balanced. I need a 5, so 3, oh my god. Can move points, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Spend 20 to move 1 spot further. And then roll the dice. Oops! Lost 1 vote and gained 1 malice. My malice really incredibly high, which makes sense because I'm playing the Damned. And my cards aren't really that great, so one of the things I consider doing right here is actually using this card to gain 3 victory points and then head over to the Inferno, discard all my cards to get 100, and then I would also oh no, I would not. I would only gain 1 victory point if I play a card there. I don't have any cards for the... like this one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There are also some special cards around here that everyone can use, and they are called Chaos cards. This is something you'll probably like, guys. Chaos cards, the Army of Chaos. And they are usually played in either the astral plane or in the inferno, like hell and heaven. And they usually either cost a lot, like 1,000 money, 10 political votes, or they have just as well a big downside as an upside. I could use this one. Discard one of your active permanent cards to pay for this one. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get to the Inferno and use a sacrifice. I'm the only one... Oh no, the engineer. I have to make sure the engineer doesn't get there before me then. Well-deserved holiday. A contraption. No, I'm not intending to do some work. And I got 3 victory points, guys. I'm about to win this. I can feel it. So this is a misfortune. If you pass this spot, you get a misfortune. If you stop on it, then you have to choose an opponent and they can select which misfortune will happen to you. From 2 different misfortunes. Whereas if you pass risk, you have to roll the dice and you may have a misfortune, but only if you roll 1. Now here on the risk and on the risk you can pay for insurance. If you pay, you don't have to roll. The stash, yeah. And he teleported to the pressure. Yeah, you see these guys are really playing combos here. And I'm really doing a bad job at that. Get an extra turn. Whoa. Pittance. This sounds a good one. Spin, nope. I'm gonna roll the dice again. Ah, 2 political votes. That's better, but yeah, the governor definitely in charge here. Ah, he's gonna do... Damn it, he's gonna do a sacrifice. Ah, which card does he have? Automated Warden. God damn it. Second chance, pittance, tip off. And now I get a gadget. That would have been a better card to play, I think, but oh well. Could have gotten 2 victory points if we had gotten that card earlier. Let me just move my cam for a moment because I realize you can't see 2 of my cards here. Right, there we go. A volunteer. Skip a turn or get 4 malice. And he's gonna do a sacrifice. He's gonna do a sacrifice. I can sense it. That's my card. Diablerie. Oh, Not a sacrifice? What's Diablerie again? Okay. Oh, but that's good. Then I can do it. Oh, income rises by 20 and opponent of your choice loses half their money. Wow. That's a good card. So the plan is we head over to the Inferno over there. Jackpot. Jackpot's good, but I'm gonna lose all my cards, so I may as well use the extra movement. What can I do here again? So one for 200 bucks. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna head over there. Ah, jailbreak. That's good. Pay the bribe. No, because I have a jailbreak. And I go to jail. Right. Good timing. So we spent 2 turns in jail, but we have jailbreak. Teleport to the dump and get an extra turn. So we can teleport over here and then get an extra turn. But then I cannot play Kingpin. Alternative is that I play Kingpin and then jailbreak the next turn. But that will mean it takes longer before I get to the Inferno. On the other hand, nobody's close to 30 victory points, so this will get me 6 victory points. So I would go up to 9. But I'm in no hurry at the moment. Nobody's heading to the Inferno. They're all pretty far away. Oh, I shouldn't have... Alright, no, it's good. Rounds until elections 4, yeah, of course, this guy's gonna win the elections again. Everyone can see the cards from the pauper. He had 1 secret card, so he loses it. A secret project, oh, that's a nice one. 11 victory points, that couldn't have gotten him close to victory. Are we going to use Kingpin and then jailbreak? No, I'm gonna do jailbreak straight away. And I can play a gadget. And I get some more money. And I have another turn. Get an extra turn if you use this card to move. Not gonna pay the bribe. An award ceremony. Oh, this is also interesting. 200 minus 2 victory points or an arrest. But yeah, I'm gonna head over here. The other hand, with my secret society, I get 1 political vote every time I play a secret card. But when I go to the Inferno, a sacrifice is much better. And the permanent card I have is not that strong, so I prefer to go to the Inferno and use a sacrifice. Only thing is we have to pass this misfortune spot, so let's hope it doesn't send us to jail or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 5. Yes, I have a 5. The automated accountant. Thing is, if you go to the Inferno, you have to replace all your cards. It's not a choice. And I will get 100 money and 1 malice. Well, he's not happy. So currently these 2 players are doing the best, but when I get my 6 victory points, I will suddenly go to 11, so I'm still in the game, guys. I haven't lost yet. Right, automated accountant, move to the Inferno. Show your cards to everyone. Okay, No problem, I'm gonna exchange them anyway, and I don't have any criminal cards. And forbidden knowledge. No, 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 no. A sacrifice. And replace all my cards. 11 victory points. So we're completely back into the game.
Whoa.
We have... Well, player 2 is definitely lost at this point. He's got high malice, he's low on money unlike the other ones. His income is low. And he doesn't have any political votes and he's behind on victory points. Whereas all the other were relatively balanced. This guy is doing well, of course. He is governor, he's got the highest income, he doesn't pay bribes. But he's only got the same number of victory points at this point in time. Pauper's got one more, that's all. We have the money, let's not take the risk. So probably this guy's gonna lose. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Pay the bribe. No. And then we're gonna do... Why can't I do personal search? Hey! I landed on a police spot, why couldn't I use personals? Oh no, it's in the courthouse. I'm completely mistaken here. I thought this was police spot, but obviously it isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The stash, this is a good one. Teleport to the treasure. And I have a shaman staff. So if I could get to the dump, that would be pretty decent. But this one also, quest from Bale at 7 by spending 5 victory points. Let's just use this one. Moonlight job. Meantime, they went up to 20 and 18 victory points. I haven't really looked at how they did that. They must have spent some cards, your most helpful apparatus. And... Engineer's the new governor. Yeah, he was also the old governor. Oh yes, Scotty, you are completely right. I didn't notice your comment before, but... Oh yeah, it's appearing now only on the stream. Yeah, there was a vote, I would lose my vote, so I cannot use a quest from Bailet. That's indeed a shame, unless I get some votes in the meantime. Personal search, that sounds good. I'm gonna use a shaman staff. Ah, that's good. And personal search on the engineer. Choose a card to trade. Let's give him Slander. And I take persuasion. Yes, from him. Grab those political votes. Yeah, but I only lose half. Yeah, but it's still enough to make sure that I cannot pay Quest from Bailet, because I needed 5 victory points. But I'm not playing really against the Engineer and the Pauper, because this guy is behind, but these two are really going strong. Hopefully they will target each other, while us two will target both of them. And that should probably help us around a bit. I wish I had a card to teleport also to the astral plane, but... No, I'm not paying bribes. And welcome to the stream, Scotty. I'm actually looking for or showcasing some multiplayer games, because I intend to do a regular multiplayer stream with friends and spectators. So this is one of the games that I consider and want to show to my frequent followers and spectators. A game I like, Gremlins Inc. And it may look a lot like luck, but it certainly isn't. It's mostly strategy and counting cards even, and trying to deceive your opponents, trying to hide your true intentions. Right, where can I go? Do I have hidden treasure? Oh, and I had the stash as well. This is good. This teleports me to the treasure. This I can. So I need to head to the stash as soon as possible. Ah, damn it. The ATM would be good, but yeah, it's too expensive. Yeah, I forgot. I can play misfortune cards not only on the misfortune spot, but also on the risk spots, because I am playing the damned. And that's what I just did. So I gave him, the engineer, a misfortune. The ATM gives you plus 10 income, and every time you visit the bank you also get income. So my income would go to plus 40, and when I go to the bank I would each time get plus 10. Would each time get 40 as well, and not just on the income spots. But we are already approaching the end game, so spending 300 for only 3 victory points is quite a high trade-off just for this bonus. I will never get back my 300, so I better spend my money on a card that gives me more victory points. I need to head to the stash as soon as possible, so let's just use the ATM then. Pay the bribe. No, I'm not gonna pay the bribe. Oh my god! Ah, I should have paid that bribe. Too risky. And I have to spend 3 turns in jail. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I really should have paid that bribe, because I could afford it, and the cards that I intended to use, I would have gotten 300 from the hidden treasure. The stash didn't use any money, so I just should have paid that stupid bribe. That's a mistake, guys, for sure. I will totally admit that was a big mistake not paying that bribe. It's just a routine because you regularly have to indicate whether you want to pay a bribe, and you don't pay it every time, of course. Choose behavior. I'm gonna try and be nice and hope to get out fast. Gamble at the roulette. No thanks. Dig to the jail's trash. Yep, that'll do then. 20 bucks. Wow. Not useful. He can go through the cards in the stash, I think, with that card. Pick one of the 10 recently discarded cards. So that can be very useful if someone just discarded something very useful. Right, Ring of Charm is of no use, because I have the highest malice, and getting 4 political votes is not worth it. Hidden Treasure is much better, so I'm gonna use Ring of Charm when I get out of jail. And I might as well use Quest from Bailet as well. Let's be nice again. No, not the roulette. -2 reputation, get income. Well, yeah. We already had no reputation anyway. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to win this game. The engineer is clearly in the lead. He's still got the most money, is the current governor. He's got 3 permanent cards. And he already has 24 victory points. Pauper may have a surprise in his hands and may potentially still threaten him. I'm still in jail for 2 turns, so unlikely that I will come back, and this guy here, the secret agent, is even further behind. Yeah. You are free! That'll do, of course. Right. I got out of jail. Can you guys follow somewhat? A specific question for the people on the stream who haven't played this game before. Can you somewhat follow what's going on? It's even hard for me, but because it goes so fast that you don't have time to read all the cards. But that's a question of knowledge and game speed. If you play with friends, you can play at a slower pace, of course. The income of all players falls by 10, right? So, Quest from Bailet or Ring of Charm? I'm gonna use Quest from Bailet. Go to hell or a fine? A fine. Pay a fine of 150. Roll the dice. We're gonna take a shortcut through here, I guess. Man, this is not good. Yeah, it's pretty hard to follow, I can understand. Well, not in terms of gameplay, but what all the cards do. You can see them down below here, and you can click on every card played, and every action is shown here in a timeline. So for instance here, this guy played a automatic traffic thing. An opponent uses a card with 5 or 6 move points, they pay you 20. It costs 550, gives you 8 victory points and 1 malice. So you can actually follow all of this. The only thing is that it goes so fast because we are playing ranked. So you almost need to know all the cards by heart when you play ranked to really do well and to follow everything that's going on. Ring of Chaos. Ring of Charm, you mean? Well, I had a card with 4 movement and another with 5, which I both didn't intend to keep. But if I used Ring of Charm, I would have landed on the spot where the secret agent was, and then you have to bid against each other, and the losing player goes to jail. So landing on a spot where an enemy is generally not a good idea. Forced Reform. Pay 1 or discard all cards. I pay 1. Thank you. Pay the bribe? No. So I was only keeping Ring of Chaos temporarily. Ring of... what was it called? Ring of something. Ring of Charm. I was only keeping Ring of Charm because 4 was not a good movement, and I wanted the 5 movement first. Man, I have some bad cards. Maybe I should have replaced my cards, because this is gonna give me money, but I don't need money, I need victory points, and I need them very quickly if I want to stand a chance to still win this. Maybe I should just try to get in second place. Just target the pauper and hope we end second. Because that still will increase my rating, I believe, if I end second. I also think it depends on the actual rating of your opponents. So if they are really good and I end second, I may even go up pretty high. Right, the stash. Then we teleport to the treasure and we play hidden treasure. And we can roll for treasure and we get 100 more. So we have a lot of money again. But now we need victory points. We can get victory points here in the plant. 6. That would be a good start. Get 70 each time you visit the treasure. Oh, awesome. Wish I had that one before. A good deal. I have quite a few cards here for the office. And if I play this one, I can play another. So I can play 2 cards if I go there. Replace my cards, draw 10 cards, and then choose 1 to keep instead of getting 1 random card. Or get 200. Or get 3 political votes. This is not gonna help me at all, persuasion. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Oh. Pay the bribe. Yes, I'll pay the bribe, because going to jail is the last thing I want right now. He just needs 1 more victory point. A robbery again. I don't think we'll be able to stop him from winning, but is there anything we can do to make him lose points? Opponent of your choice skips the next turn. That would be pretty decent. And we can't discard it because then if we use it to move, then we skip our next turn. So instead of using Treasure Seeker for 6, I maybe want to use the Decelerator to slow him down. We're probably not gonna get there in time, but pay the bribe, yes. This point in time. Oh, here we can see the card. This is the number of misfortunes left in the deck. This is the number of action cards. And here you can see them all. These are all the different cards in the game. And he got some. We're in last place now. And he's heading for, yeah, he's won. He's won the game for sure. He's gonna, I'm not sure what he's gonna play here, but he'll get, does he have one that he can play? No, he doesn't have 10 political votes, and he doesn't have $1,000 either. But he may have a card to play there in the astral plane. That gives him 1 victory point. We need to get there now. So I only have one option, and that is using the Treasure Seeker. Yeah, we don't have a choice. If we want to stop him from winning at least, we have to play this card. And then choose. And we're not gonna do any work. So he has to skip his next turn. Custom office Rob. Custom office Rob. Do you custom office Rob? Not sure I understood that question, Scotty. Custom office Rob. I had a lot of cards for the office, but at this point in time, stopping him from getting his last victory point is the #1 priority, of course. Even though it is not good for our own plans. Oh, how did I have? Oh yeah, I have gotten past Secret Agent as well in the meantime, so that's good. The Jumponator, teleport to the marketplace or to the plant. Operation Cleanup. Can we get there? Yes. Operation Cleanup. And we're gonna pick the governor. Choose the cards to discard. This one and this one. And this one. I get 5 malice for that, but he loses all the cards that give him customer to move, then rob at the bank. Yeah, I didn't do that. True. Come on, guys, stop Mr. Engineer. I did stop him from getting that last victory point, I guess. Yep, he's moving along. So we've won some time here, but the question is how much longer will it take before he wins the game? And he put me here. Oh, you you bastard. He took his revenge. Yeah, probably because he wants to head over to the dump. Karma. Player with the highest misfortune gets... Yeah, we don't have any use for this one, so... Let's get over here. Something is amiss. Minus 50. That's not too bad. I thought he was heading for the dump, so I was hoping there he had cards for the dump, which would have given me take a look at the hand. For every card that he played in that spot or location, he pays you 150. Well, he did have to burn his secret card, but quest from Kinor, that's a good one. A setup. Guess who he's gonna use that against? Pretty sure he'll do it. He should do it on the pauper, because he's definitely the second player. Yeah, I knew it. He's just taking revenge that I'm stopping him from winning. And now I'm stuck in jail. These other two are really not doing anything to stop him. While it's pretty clear that he's leading and going for victory there. Nice behavior. You are free. Excellent. I really should get into this game more again and learn all the cards. Rounds until elections 4. Yeah, he's gonna win again, isn't he? Ah, damn it. I'm gonna use this one. We don't need money, we need victory points anyway. And roll the dice. Hope we're lucky. Yeah, 50 bucks, okay. We're again in last position now. Oh, he's got 30 victory points already. Yeah, it's done. Unless this guy can make him lose victory points, he's won the game. Yeah, he's won the game. And we end in last position. So this is the rank, 103, 98, 99, and I go down to 97. This is number of recommendations. Oh, this looks like a new player. Little senpai. Session statistics. Cards played. Regular cards, secret cards. Card combinations. Maximum cards in combo. Total victory points gained. So, there we go, people. This was Gremlins Inc. And I will now take a break, and after the break we will continue with some Ticket to Ride. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Oh well, never mind. Let me just change that message for a moment. Alright, time to grab a drink, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Catch you later, guys.
Het is koud. Klik op de banner en met de Topsify Lazy Morning Playlist wordt het warmer. Jij zorgt voor koffie, wij voor muziek.
I loved you dangerously.
Lazy Morning. Je winterplaylist.
Right, here we are again. Thanks for waiting, guys. I will now shortly interrupt the stream because I prefer to have separate replay videos of each game I'm playing. So I'm gonna stop the stream and then immediately start it again to continue with Ticket to Ride. So you may need to refresh your Twitch in a moment to catch up on the second stream. See you in a moment, guys.